Hello YouTube and welcome to the Wholemade Veedverks Cup Outlaws series here at the Michigan International Speedway for the Firekeepers Casino 400. It's your speed. We got a 16 car field here for tonight's 100 lapper here at the Michigan International Speedway. It'll be a fun one. Here we go. Jaywood bombs away on the front row. We are green at Michigan. Down the back we go. Burton already worked his way up into the second position. Now looking for the race lead. Carnival, that's a 24 Miz. Way up high, trying to keep it under control. Back up front, it is wild. Burton trying to take the lead away from Jaywood, side by side down the back. Here comes the 34, bombs away. The 47 of Addy, the 41 of Devin. The top five starting to break away. We got the 4 of Prattman trying to change that narrative. Here comes the 37 of Clutch, working his way up the field now. To the inside of Miz he looks. This is for 7. $27 laps to go here in stage number 1. Back up front, it's still all about the 20 of Jaywood. But how about this battle for third? Really cranking up. Burton up high, Devin down low. Look at bombs away there in the middle and Prattman in the shadows. 2 by 2 as they come off of turn 4 for positions 3rd and 5th. Slight contact between Devin and Burton. Burton's going to slide up the track. He'll take bombs away with him. Here comes Devin, a full head of steam up the inside. Prattman follows suit. Back up front, Jaywood heads it over Addy. Look at Devin, Prattman, the teammates making their way up into the 3rd and 4th positions. Mafia working his way up the inside now. Big push from bombs away. This is a tight battle for the 3rd position. Devin leading it all now for 3rd. Back up front, Addy trying to size up Jaywood. Prattman under attack now from the 3 of Mafia. This again going on now for the 4th position. Bombs away to Prattman's inside. That's her 5th. A little bit of oversteer for the 34 car. Keeps it under control though on the exit. Devin starting to pull away a little bit, try to join the top 2 before they pull too far away. Mafia just trying to hang on now. They're in that 4th position. We got a cluster of cars behind them for 6th. This cluster headed by the 9 of Party People over to 24 Miz. Be the 8 of Controller Hog there, the 3rd car in this cluster. A lot of jostling for position here. Again, this is going on for 7th, 8th, 9th, 13 of Bud Racer sat 10th. Back up front, still Jaywood over Addy, but Addy literally pushing Jaywood down the front straightaway. Trying to get out way out in front so they're not under pressure from the rest of the field behind them. Back up front, Prattman, Devin, Burton, bombs away. Those 4, they're sat 3rd through 6th. They're trying to work their way up to the top 2, but unless they are shoving each other down these straightaways, they are not gaining on the 2 in front of them. At least right now, as we're only on coming around to lap 8 of 29 when they cross the start finish line this time. By 8 of 29 laps here in this first stage, we start lap number 8. So a lot of time in this stage for Addy to make a move. He wants to work with Jay Wood for the moment to try to get way out in front. How about Burton working his way into the 4th position now from the inside of Devin. The 34 bombs away. Huge moment down on the bottom of the racetrack. Trying to keep it under control. He slides up the track and there's a big accident. The 8 flipping down the backstretch. Car's hard into the wall in the back. The 37, the 6, the 19 involved on the backstretch. Big accident. This is probably going to be a caution. And it is. Crossing the start finish line is the 20 of Jay Wood, and it is a huge accident that happened on the back straightaway. Bombs away, got loose coming off of turn number 2. He was in the 6th position and he let it rip. He slid down on the bottom of the racetrack trying to get it back under control. Overcorrected the car to the right, slid up in front of traffic, and absolutely demolished cars like the 8 and the 19 and the 6. It was heavy incidents deep in the pack. Cars went flipping. 34 and the 8 got airborne. It was absolutely mental. And now we try to hear what Tower says are the top 2 cars, or the first 2 cars in that accident. Did we get a clear couple cause cars on that one? Whoever he hit first. 34 and the 8 car, and the 34 is the cause. That is coming from the Tower. That was a big accident at one of these super speedways, one of these tracks that are in 2 miles in length or longer. High speed, nearing 195 miles per hour towards the end of these straightaways, over 200 sometimes. And just going those high rates of speed coming off these flat and narrow exits to these corners, trouble is bound to happen. And that is easily what we saw here early on in this race here at Michigan. We were just on the 9th lap of the race and working our first caution period of the day. Here comes the race off of pit road, and it is won by Addy, trying to shove Jay Wood out over Party People, Prattman, Burton, Devin, Miz, and Freak. So Addy wins the race off of pit road. Are we going green this time? Alright, Tower has said we are going green this time by, so our field of 16, they come off the pit lane. Let's see what the order is as we get lined up and ready to try it once again. Here we are going to be going green on lap 11 of 29 here in this first stage. Row 1, we've got the 47 of Addy alongside our pole sitter and number 20 Jay Wood. Dominated when he started the race on the inside lane. Let's see what he can do from the outside lane. Row 2, we've got the 9 of Party People, the 4 of Prattman. Row 3 of Mafia, the 41 of Devin. Row 4, we got the 24 of Miz, the 42 of Freak. Row 5, we got the 18 of Motorsports, and the 62 of Randy. Row 7, we got the 19 of Spoob, and the 37 of Clutch, and the rest of the group behind them. Here we go, let's get ready to rumble here at Michigan. Green flag back in the air. We're racing once again at Michigan. Let's see how Jay Wood fares on that outside lane. Jay Wood being aggressive into the wall a little bit, working his way down the backstretch now. Using the slipstream off the 47 of Addy. Jay Wood now trying to get around the 9 of Party People around me outside. Side by side as they come off of turn number 4. Addy leads this pack of cars, and that's literally what it is. Jay Wood to the back bumper. He knows him and Addy worked pretty well in the early part of this stage. Party People working the inside nicely. Prattman and Burton, 4th and 5th. How about Prattman now trying to get into the 3rd position now. Trying to stick with Jay Wood and Addy. Prattman trying to clear party people. Prattman in that pink 4 car. Here comes Jay Wood looking to the outside of Addy. He's not content, riding 2nd. Here he goes to the outside. Addy trying to hold his own there on the inside lane, but Jay Wood just too powerful on that outside. Side by side out of 2. Jay Wood gets the run off the corner. Addy has the push from Mafia down the back. Here we go. Prattman trying to stay in the slipstream of the 20. Side by side down the back and into turn 3. Jay Wood clear to the race lead once again from restarting on the outside lane. Look at how powerful that 20 car is. Up front. Up for 2nd, it's still Addy and Prattman going toe-to-toe. Here comes Mafia in that 3 car. Inserting himself into the mix, trying to clear Prattman for 3rd. Addy slides up, here we go, 3 wide. Maybe 4 wide. They think better of it. Prattman trying to file back in line. Here comes Freak, he's not scared to make it 3 wide. They're 4 wide back there now. They ease it into turn 3. Somehow, nobody made enough contact to send someone around. Contact off of turn 4. That's Free trying to keep the car under control in that 42, that blue and white and green car. Prattman trying to find his way to the inside line, but he was not clear. And now the 42 to his inside. They slide up the track a little bit. Jay Wood opening up the gap up front. Ahead of the 47 of Addy in 2nd. Down the back, Miz now pushing the 4 of Prattman. How about Freak getting a lot of help from the 9 car of party people? We reached the halfway point of this stage, working lap 15 of 29. How about this closely knit pack? All going on for the 3rd position, led by Mafia. There's a lot of jostling for position behind them. Somehow everybody keeps it straight. That corner starts to get really, really fast and really, really light. That's where the car becomes really, really light. Off of turn 2 and turn 4, mainly turn 2, it's so flat and narrow and such a fast exit of a corner. And if you lose a little bit of control there off of turn 2, you better have some great car control to keep it under control, or you're going to lose control. How about Bird now looking like he's holding up the 42 of Freak. Here comes the 4 of Prattman looking to the inside now. Looking for 4th is Prattman. Wide, deeper in the pack. How about Mafia trying to clear the 3rd? And look at Spoob in the 4th position. How about that? 12 laps to go here in stage number 1. Jay was starting to pull away a little bit, but here comes Mafia looking for that 47 of Addy car down low on the back straightaway. That's the 34, bombs away. Here goes Burton. Looking for that 47 car, looking for a 2nd. Looks like Addy kind of got into the wall. A little distracted with mirror driving. Burton now with the run. Motorsports around the outside of Spoob. Motorsports in that Snickers 18 car up to the 4th position now. He's looking towards the inside of the 3 of Burton down the back. Car onto the apron, down on the back straightaway. Trying to keep it under control. They merge back on nicely. Coming off of turn 4. Look at Motorsports. The run up the inside. Side by side once again. teammates now working together. Spoob Motorsports looking to draft each other down the front straightaway and into turn 1 once again. Motorsports got his nose under the 47 car. How about Spoob trying to stick with Motorsports? Side by side coming off of turn 2, keeps it under control here. Motorsports trying to clear the second, Spoob trying to clear the third. Burton and Addy not really connecting as well as they'd like. Almost like a plate race. This is teammates on teammates here, trying to help one another get past the other. So Motorsports clears into the third position, maybe kind of brake checks Addy. Here comes Spoob up the inside, trying to get third, maybe second from his teammate Motorsports. Everybody single file down the back now. 8 laps to go, coming around to 7 laps to go. I'm sorry, we're coming around to 8 laps to go. We start lap 22 of 29 here in stage number 1. Motorsports cleared a second, but how about Spoob trying to get a piece of that? Maybe peeking to the inside. Is that the 6 of Corey working his way into the top 5? Now looking to the inside of Addy. How about Corey muscling his way into the top 5? Corey trying to clear Addy for 4th now. He does. And Corey getting ready to disrupt the end of this stage here. 7 laps to go here in stage 1. 3 cars for Corey to pass. Corey's got a great run on Spoob and Motorsports. Here we go. 6 laps to go in stage number 1. Corey, huge slipstream up to the back bumper of the 19 of Spoob. Addy right with Corey. Spoob looking for second on Motorsports. Corey now looking to help Motorsports side by side down the back. Spoob with no help. Corey maybe trying to take it 3 wide, thought about it. Side by side through 3. Coming off the turn 4, Spoob with the advantage, but Motorsports has to run down the front straightaway with that outside lane momentum. Look at Corey, maybe trying to make it 3 wide, peeking, finking, no. Spoob trying to stay down there. 5 laps to go here in stage 1. Now Addy peeks to the inside of Corey. Side by side for second, we stay. Spoob trying to clear Motorsports. Spoob now clear, can he clear up to Motorsports? Spoob is clear. Now he's looking to fend off Motorsports and Addy. Motorsports looks like he'll be able to work with Spoob. Here comes Corey, a big shot to the 18, no. Yes, now. Maybe sending the 18 up out of the groove. Motorsports trying to get the run down the back. 4 laps to go, coming around to 3 to go. Addy loses momentum down the backstretch. Motorsports a big head of steam, a big slipstream behind the 19 of Spoob. All this still going on for the second position. Jay Wood in that 20 car starting to run away. Three laps to go, and 2nd through 5th under a blanket here, and it's really feisty. Spoob trying to fend off Motorsports. Motorsports trying to kind of diamond the corner, trying to get the run on the exit. They're going to be side by side off of turn 2. Spoob's got to fight back hard here into turn 3 if he wants any chance at 2nd. Here you go to turn 3. Spoob drives it in nicely, trying to clear Motorsports now. A really nice move. Now Motorsports looking with the crossover, trying to get his nose under Spoob. And he does just enough. Down the front straightaway we go. Now Motorsports with the preferred line to turn 1. They make contact, the teammates do. 2 laps to go in stage 1. And now Spoob falling into the clutches of 42 of Freak on the outside wall. Spoob falling into the clutches of Addy and Corey. Spoob trying to dive into the inside of Motorsports. Now he's not content with 3rd. The Motorsports is going to get the run off the corner. Now Spoob trying to fend off the 6 of Corey. 1 lap to go here in stage 1. Spoob right now 3rd, trying to hold on to it. Corey, Addy, hungry behind him, but he's hungry for 2nd. Motorsports right in front of him. None of them have a shot at Jay Wood, who's leading by a mile. Duking it out for 4th is Addy and Corey. Coming off of turn 4, it's going to be Jay Wood who wins the stage. Motorsports 2nd. Spoob 3rd, Addy 4th, and Corey 5th. Those are the top 5 who are getting stage points. Trapman came home 6th, but he will not get stage points here in stage 1. What a feisty stage there from 2nd through 5th. Motorsports holds on for 2nd again. Jay Wood won the stage. Motorsports 2nd. Spoob 3rd. Addy 4th. Corey 5th. Those are the top 5, and that's the order they will be receiving points for that stage in. Now we're going to line them up double wide and try this once again for a 2nd stage here at Michigan. As we take this moment to catch our breath, make sure you go to Veedverks.com and use promo code VCOS for discounts on homemade Veedverks CBD-based products and needs. They have given us much support over the past couple seasons, and we'd love you to show that support right back to them. Here we go, double wide and ready to go once again here for the homemade Veedverks Cup Outlaws Series here at Michigan. Green flag in the air, we're racing at Michigan once again. Jay Wood leads us to green from the inside lane. Motorsports up high. 27 laps this stage. Drivers may be trying to make it on a full tank of gas. They can go 22 laps on a tank. Can they save 5 laps? Michigan is one of those tracks where fuel mileage does come into effect. How about this? They're 3 wide for 2nd. Uh-oh. A lot of movement back in the pack, but we're all straight back here. Motorsports clear to 2nd. Spoob trying to get to 3rd, making a JGR 1, 2, 3. Corey fighting up the inside now, trying to stay relevant in the top 5 right now, falling back to 7th behind Mafia in that 3 car. Corey now losing, he's falling back to Miz. Corey must have something amiss on his car, or just car not fast enough here on the short run or something, but it's unlike what we see of Corey just to be dropping back so fast like he's getting hung out to dry. 62 of Randy back there trying to keep it under control, and now we have the top 8 in a train. Addy slides up. Addy now bump drafting Burton down the front straightaway. We've seen this work throughout the field. 2 cars is better than 1 car. 8 tires better than 4 tires. How about this going on for the 6th position? Up front, it's getting rowdy between the JGR guys. Jaywood leads teammates Motorsports and Spoob. Jaywood subbing in for the 20 car of Dan. Had a family emergency, was not able to make it to the event tonight, but Jaywood was an available driver, and he is driving that 20 car with some dignity. How about Corey coming up the inside, a full head of steam, a monstrous run up the center of 1 and 2. Corey trying to clear Motorsports for second. John with the run down the back. Jaywood starting to gap them now. This is a feisty battle, Motorsports and Corey. Two passionate racers duking it out for second. Corey falls back to third. Congested back in the pack for 5th. That's Clutch trying to fend off Miz and Burton and Addy and Party People. All that for 5th. That's the 37 Clutch, who's now giving up the 5th position now to the 24 of Miz. Miz with the run up the inside lane. Scoobin Motorsports. Bump drafting down the front stretch now. Corey in tow. Miz trying to join them. Trying to have a 2nd through 5th place breakaway once again from the rest of the pack. Everybody knows how valuable the draft is at Michigan International Speedway. One of these 2-mile D-shaped ovals, banked corners where you barely scrub off any speed in these corners. How about Corey? Dive into the inside now. A huge momentum in his favor. And Miz with ease goes to 3rd. Corey to 2nd. Something amiss maybe on the 18 and the 19 more. Maybe they're saving fuel or something. But the top 5 have broken away now, 2nd through 5th. They have drafted back up to the back bumper of the 20 of Jaywood. Motorsports under the attack, or under Motorsports being aggressive once again for the 3rd position. Up the inside, he looked to the inside of the 24. Now let's Spoob by. Very uncharacteristic, but you know what else is uncharacteristic? We got 2 rows of 3 wide. This going on for 6th. My goodness gracious, what is going on back here? Burton now clear of the rest of the mess for 6th. And up front there's a battle for the lead. Corey up the inside trying to get it from Jaywood. Jaywood trying to fight hard on that outside lane. Corey clear to the lead. Miz and Jaywood both coming with full head of steam. Miz pushing Corey now. Jaywood trying to drive it hard on the outside. Look at his run on the outside. Can he make it stick? Jaywood's just got to keep his fender there. Now Miz is helping Corey out by pushing him down the front stretch. Here comes teammate Motorsports to help out. But what a move from Jaywood to try to keep it in contention for the race lead there. And now Miz clears Jaywood maybe. Jaywood fighting back hard on that outside, and into the wall goes Jaywood. And now Miz went onto the apron. He slides up. Spoob slid up now up to Jaywood. It's getting tight in the 6th position battle and tight for the race lead. But it looks like we have a power shift for the first time today. It is a shift from Jaywood to Corey. Yeah, so much of a news-breaking headline, I know. How about Spoob right in the mix, up to second now. Spoob gives the shot to the 6, and how about Spoob, a great run up the middle. Now they're going 3 wide for the race lead. Jaywood with the run up the inside. Spoob didn't even get the lead for a second, but Jaywood reclaims the race lead. Big push from the 18 of Motorsports. Spoob now trying to fend off for his teammates in third. Now they're going 3 wide for third. Spoob trying to hold on to that outside lane. Spoob sliding all the way up, trying to keep it out the outside wall. Corey, Miz, they're going to go by with ease. Third and fourth. Motorsport now trying to keep it under control on the apron of the racetrack, falling there in second. And the shift back in Jaywood's favor. How about Miz? Back to the inside of Motorsports. Slipping and sliding. Trying to keep the car under control there. Looking for second. It is getting good back here too. They're still going 3 wide. Contact. Addy bombs away. They keep it straight. Up front second, still heating up. A lot of cars off the racing surface. Back there, how about Miz trying to take second away from Corey. And now it's Spoob to the inside of Miz. Corey gave up the second position almost with ease, as if he wants another go at Miz. Here comes Spoob up the inside. Corey to the rescue with a nice push for the 24. Looking up high maybe. No, continues to push him into turn 1. Spoob with the preferred line for now. Can Miz outmuscle him on the outside? Now here comes Corey, a shove for the 19. Miz, a great run off the exit. Now Corey clears up. They're both gonna get around the 19 with some ease here. Miz clear around Spoob. Spoob coming at it once again. This is a hard-fought battle for the second position. A nice run off the inside. Cars heading to pit road to split this stage in half. That'd be the 18 of Motorsports who pitted. Spoob trying to clear up. Here comes Corey, a big run up the inside. See if anybody's coming to pit road. Spooby's coming to pit road now. Oh, and look at the advantage Miz got over Spoob coming to pit road. Party people gaining big time. Now that they speed is another question, but so as we cycle through pit stops, Jaywood continues to lead. Here comes Motorsports out of the pit lane now. And here comes a whole bunch of them. Cars into the wall, maybe. The 47 of Addy, he was trying to get to pit road speed, and he got nudged out by, I believe, maybe his teammate. Trying to get down to pit road speed. What a teammate that would be. Jaywood continues to stay out. Mound of cars off the pit lane. Corey to pit road. Here comes Addy to pit road as well. Here comes Jaywood. Now does Prattman need to come to pit road this time? Prattman stays out. So the 4 Prattman will become the race leader here. Motorsports goes by and unlaps himself to Prattman. And Jaywood comes in. Looks like he's maybe getting a 4-tire pit stop here. So for as long out as Jaywood stayed, it's definitely a question mark. Prattman continues to work out in front. Does he have the fuel to make it? It's 6 laps to go. This time would be 5 to go. Four to go for Prattman. Now you're starting to think he could just do it. Laps are winding down. He continues to let people by, getting laps back here, but how much longer can he do that? He is definitely on it. He's trying to save fuel. Look at how far off the pace Prattman is. He's right on board. Listen to this engine. Prattman is coming around to 2 laps to go now. So this time by when Prattman comes around, it'll be 2 laps to go. Can he make it? The one in second is the 6 car of Corey. And he's nearly a third of a lap behind Prattman. With 2 laps to go now. And nobody in his zip code, Prattman is. Jaywood making his way up to the field now. Up to 4. Maybe trying to get to Miz and Corey. 1 lap to go for Prattman. Can he make it? He's got about a quarter of a lap lead now. He's sputtering. He's just got to make it a few hundred more feet before he can just coast to the end of the stage. I think he's sputtering, but he's going to have way more than enough gap. And now the battle becomes, can Jaywood get around Miz and Corey? Jaywood got around Corey, looking to get around Miz. Miz with the great block. Miz gets second, Jaywood third, Corey fourth. And I believe it's Party People who comes home fifth. Yeah, Party People comes home fifth. So Prattman wins the stage after sixth in the first stage. Then Miz, Jaywood, Corey, Jaywood out of nowhere. He caught Corey and Miz out of nowhere, maybe a few hundred more feet. He would have had Miz. Miz had some great blocks to hold on to second. So Jaywood finishes the stage in third, Corey fourth, and Party People, how about that with a fifth place finish here in stage number 2. Those are your top 5, and those will be the ones getting stage points here at the end of stage 2. Smooth was the one who ended up finishing 6th. He did get stage points in stage 1 though. But here we go. Did y'all get a moment to catch your breath? I get a moment to catch my breath. Make sure you go to Veedverks.com and use promo code VCOS for discounts on Wholemade Veedverks CBD based products and needs. Here we go. It's gonna be a nice long one. 40 laps or thereabouts as you get ready to go racing once again here at Michigan. Party People leads us to green over Prattman. Party People onto the apron as if he didn't mean to take over that race lead. It's a 38 lap stage. So Jaywood, by association, really takes over the race lead once again. Now he definitely has the car to do so, but just out of nowhere, maybe Prattman a little screwed out of the race lead by a mistake from Party People. So let's see how well Prattman can hang on there in second in the pink Millennial number 4 car. Prattman now pushing Jaywood down the front stretch, trying to clear Corey and Miz for second. Now Prattman on the aggressive, maybe toying a little bit with Jaywood. Trying to pressure Jaywood. Now Jaywood is definitely not going to be easily pressured by Prattman, as he's raced around people of equal competition or greater competition with less pressure. Here comes Corey to the inside of Prattman. Now this could be somebody. Corey and Jaywood, they're almost evenly matched. As we've seen, both of them been able to maneuver their way through the field. Everybody trying to keep the cars under control. A lot of oversteer for most of the grid through turn 2. Must be some oil on the racetrack. So how about Miz cleared a second now. Corey working up the inside. Mafia's got Miz in got Prattman in a sandwich with Miz. Bombs away up the middle. They're 3 wide back here for 4th. Bombs away, just trying to keep the car under control. Spoob now a huge head of steam up the inside lane. Double wide for second on back. Bombs away sliding up now. Gonna take Prattman out of the competition. 3 wide now for 5th. Crabman hanging tough in the middle of the pack, but he's getting used and abused deeper in the pack. Car to grass, front straightaway. As car's still going 3 wide on the front, that's Clutch trying to keep the car under control. And a great job from Clutch to keep it from spinning. Spoob trying to take away second from Miz. Down the back now, Corey makes it 3 wide for second, muscling his way up to the inside of Miz. Just bullied up there to second. 3 wide for fifth. As they file back into double wide racing here. Side by side down the front, and it is a huge pack for second on back. Jay Wood driving away. Corey trying to clear Miz. He's got help from Spoob. Contact behind him. Somehow we're all straight back here. The 34 bombs away. Sliding, trying to keep the car under control. And he spins out back there. The 9 of party people has retired. It is day done for the 9 car. And that's a shame. You know, had a decent car to run near the front of the pack. And you just hate to see it day done early here. 3 and 4 wide. Motorsports. Miz making contact, trying to keep their cars under control. 3 wide with Corey, Spoob. Miz on that outside lane, trying to stay in contention for the big prize as Jay Wood continues to drive away. Has a 1.2 second lead over Corey and the rest of this pack. How about Spoob trying to clear Corey for second? And he'll do so with flying colors. How about the 8 car of Controller Hog? We haven't really mentioned him all day. And right into the mix now when it matters most. Spoob clear to second. And there's only his teammate Jay Wood out in front of him. Contact back there. Corey and Controller Hog getting into it. Huge pack of cars here for second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, and 11th. It's a 10 car pack for second. Jay Wood continues to drive away, now increasing the gap to 1.4 seconds over Spooby. Spoob now under attack from Corey. A dive up the inside. Looking to take over the second position once again. Controller Hog goes with Corey. So does Addy and Devin. Addy getting shoved out of the line. 3 wide makes contact with Spoob. Everybody keeps it going. Now Devin slides out up in front of Spooby. Spooby making contact with Miz. Everybody trying to keep their cars under control. 3, maybe 4 wide. Drivers peeking, trying to get their fenders under one another. And Spooby way up high. He's gonna jump out of contention real quick here. Controller Hawk shot up the racetrack there from a shot from Devin up the inside. 3 wide. A huge push from Addy for Devin up the inside. They are clear to 3rd and 4th. Now Addy fighting up to the inside of the 41. A lot of jostling for position. There will be one pit stop this stage for sure. As we have 25 laps to go, the pit window will open at about 3 laps time, where you can pit and make it to the end. So Jay Wood out in front of Corey, Devin, Addy, Burton, your top 5. How about a huge run from Burton, looking to the outside of Addy. As tires degrade over time, you see these drivers become less and less aggressive as they have less grip to work with. They have to bide their time and try to keep their cars under control for the coming laps. Addy making contact with controller hog now. Addy trying to keep the car under control. How about Prattman? A huge run up through the middle. Now he's trying to keep his car under control now. Controller hog cutting off Addy there for the 6th position. Up front, the battle for second is heating up. Corey now under attack from Burton and Devin. Corey sliding up into Burton. Burton goes up high. How about Devin in prime position? Prattman a full head of steam. He drops down low. Then they make contact. Slipping and sliding down the back they go. Prattman hard into the inside wall. They collect Miz. And this could be a caution that could change everything. Waiting for official word from the tower. The 47 slides on the pit road. And it is a caution on the speedway. So that one was pretty clear. We had a pretty good view of that one. And Tower also confirmed the 2 cause cars for that caution were the 3 and the 4 car. So how about this timing of this caution? This is about the perfect time for everybody to pit for fresh tires and make it to the end. The time for everybody to regroup. How you come out of the pit lane can be a huge factor on how you end this race. And it was only our 2nd caution of the day. Something tells me we're not done. '19 will be dropping to the rear, I believe, for forcing another car on the pit lane. So one driver's going around to collect laps. Should be the 37. The 37 of clutch is the free pass. And here comes the race out of pit road. It's Jaywood over Devin, Corey, controller hog. Now about Motorsports over Randy. believe that's the second time the 4 car has been wrecked today. We've only had 2 cautions. That 4 car has been a victim twice today. Just nowhere to go. We will be getting 1 to go at the line this time, so this gives us a lot of time to go through our starting lineup for this next restart. Something tells me this won't be the last restart. Could be, but I highly doubt it. Got a hungry field of drivers who think they all are in contention, because rightfully they are. I see drivers coming to top off. There's the 6 of Corey peeling off, along with the 4 of Prattman and the 47 of Addy. They're coming in. That's the third time Addy's been on pit road this caution period. He got forced this first time. So that's going to shake up the order again. The 37 of Clutch comes in to top off. Now he knows that they will be going green no matter what this time around. Whether he is caught up or not. I'm going to take this moment to shout out our sponsor, Veedverks. One more time, make sure you go to Veedverks.com and use promo code VCOS for discounts on Wholemade Veedverks CBD-based products and needs. Show them as much support as they supported us for the last couple seasons. They've been a big help, and they've gotten us from good to great. They have shown us the support that we've needed to make this league amazing, and we hope that you just go out on the site, give it a quick look, see if you want anything on there. If you do, go ahead and place that order. Use that promo code VCOS for discounts. So here we go through our starting lineup for this upcoming restart. The 20 of Jay Wood, the 41 of Devin make up row 1. How about the 18 of Motorsports and the 8 Controller Hog, row 2. Randy, Freak, row 3. How about Bud? Bud and Miz, row 4. I'm sorry. Yep. And Spoob and Mafia, row 5. Here we go, getting ready to rumble here at Michigan. Green flag in the air, we're racing at Michigan once again. Devin did not get a good start at all. Motorsports was even able to get up to second easily before we even got to turn 1. 18 laps to go here at Michigan. Let's see how rowdy these folks get. How aggressive is Motorsports going to be? And there's contact and jostling in the back. Cars slipping and sliding. Can we keep under control? No. The 6 goes around with the 4. The 47, the 37 go around. There's another accident in the back. This one can easily be another caution. Caution on the speedway. Jay Woods got it once again. And what did I tell you? That was not going to be our last caution. Here we are working our 3rd caution of the day now. Jay Wood is the leader. Motorsports 2nd, Devin 3rd. So Towers called it the 24 and the 6 car. Those were the initiators of this past accident. That's crazy. You don't think of Miz and Corey really causing accidents, but it's just the nature of this track, how tight of racing this is, how big and spacious it is, yet these drivers still want to ride on one another's quarter panels. It's just inevitable for something like that to happen. Here we go, pit road open once again. Everybody thinking to come in and top off. I am kind of shocked nobody stayed out to maybe get some track position late in this race here. Very prime opportunity to do that, and nobody did that. Very, very interesting. No lucky dogs under this caution. Not many people were laps down anyway. The stints have been short enough to not have people lapped. And here we go. The 62 of Randy comes out as the leader. About the 20, the 41, the 8, the 18, the 42, the 13, the 19, the 3, the 4, the 24, the 37, the 6, and the 47. How about this? So nobody stayed out to get track position. But how about Randy doing a little bit of strategy to get out in front, get some TV time, and maybe, just maybe, have a shot to win this race. This is one of those great equalizer tracks we'd like to call it. It is a drafting-based racetrack, and with limited amount of laps to go, this could be in the favor of someone like Randy, who hasn't won many races, if any, in any of the Veedverks series. Maybe snag a first career win here at Michigan. But here we go, the 62 of Randy, the 20 of Jay Wood on the front row, green flag back in the air. We're racing at Michigan, and how about a great restart from Randy? $15 laps to go here at Michigan. Jay Wood's falling back to third. How about the 41 of Devin looking for the race lead? Jay Wood's going to help out the 62 of Randy. Devin trying to take over the race lead now. Randy slides all the way up. The 41 of Devin out front now. Can he hold off Jay Wood? 14 laps to go at the start finish. Jay Wood, the run on the outside. Side by side in the 1 and 2. Devin driving his heart out up on that inside. Motorsports up high trying to help out Jay Wood. Devin getting close to Jay Wood, but to no avail. Jay Wood with the help of a teammate. Motorsports goes right on by. Is now Jay Wood in Motorsports. First and second. Now Motorsports not clear of Devin. That 41 trying to clear Motorsports. Motorsports maybe trying to get the crossover going here. No, Devin played that out beautifully. Now Motorsports with the run down the front straightaway, looks to the inside. Couldn't get his nose down there, maybe. Devin with the slipstream. Able to stay just in front of Motorsports for second. 13 laps to go. Devin slides up now, and he'll easily be under attack now. Two teammates going at it again. This time Motorsports and Spoob working together. Trying to get a JGR 1-2-3. Motorsports now well to the inside of the 41. Spoob peeking. Trying to work his way down there. Spoob is clear of Devin. So Devin now falls back to the 4th position. And now it's in prime position for a Motorsports or a Spoob to work with Jay Wood to try to close this one out. 12 laps to go. Down the backstretch, Jay Wood opens up a little bit of a gap. About 0.4 of a second, the gap between himself and Motorsports. Spoob in third, Devin fourth, and how about that? Is that Controller Hog in 5th, working his way to the outside of Devin. 11 laps to go. Can Spoob and Motorsports draft their way up to their teammate Jay Wood? Motorsports try as he might with that slipstream, trying to keep the gap, at least maintain the gap until Spoob can get it together, maybe try to push him up there. And how about Spoob just going for it? There are no friends. 10 laps to go when Spoob's going for second. Motorsports is going to drive it hard on the outside, but Spoob's gonna clear Motorsports. Motorsports maybe with the crossover. No, maybe they'll run down the back. Motorsports will get a little shot from the 41 of Devin. Peaks, doesn't make the move. Now he drives it in deep to the inside of Spoob to get him all riled up. Up the track he goes, trying to keep it under control now. But Jay Wood is not that far out in front anymore. He is right there. We're coming around to 9 laps to go. Motorsports working up high. Spoob trying to defend hard. Maybe a nudge, a push. 8 laps to go here at Michigan. Who wants it more? Jay Wood still in sight. Here comes Devin around the outside of Motorsports. And maybe does this help or hurt Spoob? Spoob is now there. 0.3, maybe 0.2 of a second. Closing in on that back bumper. Jay Wood, 7 laps to go. What can Spoob do? Now if he's under attack from Devin, that's another thing. He's got to try to attack while under attack. Can he do that? Or can Motorsport maybe add a little bit of pressure to try to get back to the inside of Devin? Down the back we go. How about Spoob? A move to the inside. Devin follows suit. Spooby going to the race lead with 7 laps to go. Trying to clear up to Jay Wood. He can't do that. Jay Wood driving hard around the outside. Now Motorsports drives up. Spoob trying to hold the advantage he has now. Spoob will lead this lap with 6 laps to go. Spoob is now clear of Jay Wood. Now Spoob trying to hold that inside lane as Devin will slide up. Jay Wood will drive way up high. They both go sliding up and losing momentum. And now Spooby with an advantage with 6 laps to go. Now can Spoob hold it? Can he fend off a hungry Jay Wood? Five laps to go. Can Jay Wood and Devin maybe work together to maybe get back into it? Motorsports is falling out of the race. He has called it a day. Going engine late in the event. 4 laps to go now. Can Spoob hold on? How well can Spoob defend the position? Here comes Jay Wood already peeking to the outside. 4 laps to go. Spoob trying to hold his own. Jay Wood driving hard around the outside. Devin now comes to the aid of Spoob. Spoob clear right now. Here comes Jay Wood on the outside. We're coming around to 3 laps to go. Spoob with the advantage for the moment. Jay Wood driving hard on the outside. Spoob trying to clear up. 3 laps to go. How bad does Spooby want to win? Three laps to go. Jay Wood driving hard around the outside. He's got the run down the back. They'll be going side by side. Jay Wood trying to slipstream. 2 laps to go. Devin doesn't know who to go with. Spooby trying to drive it hard up the inside. Jay Wood trying to get the diamond to get the run on the exit. Spoob is clear with 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Can Spoob hold him off? Spoob leads now over Devin and Jay Wood. I know Spoob wants to win, I know Devin wants to win, and Jay Wood always wants to win no matter how many wins he's got. So Jay Wood got into the back of the 41 back in turns 1 and 2. We're coming around to start the final lap here at Michigan. Can Spoob hold him off for 2 more miles? Now Jay Wood to the back bumper of Spoob. Jay Wood to second, Devin back to third. Jay Wood looks to the inside, 1 lap to go. How hard can Spooby defend? Spooby playing it smart, trying to check him up a little bit. Here we go down the back. Devin to the inside of Jay Wood. 1 last hurrah as we head down the back stretch into turn number 3. And they make contact behind Spoob. Nobody out back. It's all the 19 of Spooby coming off of turn 4. He will win here at Michigan.
Dude, I'm just shaking right now. Oh my god. Emerson, you can jump into the line if I can do it. My hands are fucking shaking, dude.
I got you on speaker, but and a Wholemade Veedverks Cup Outlaw Series victory here at Michigan for Spoob.
I just wanted a chance. I just needed a chance. That's all I wanted was a fucking chance. I know I threw some fucking blocks in there, but I fucking it was everything I could do not to overdrive it, not to fucking. And I got the lap.
You got the fastest lap?
And I got the fastest lap.
How
Yeah.
about that?
I had the fastest lap before he backed out. Oh. Emerson, pause the lobby.
What? Oh, okay.
You took over as host.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let me hop in to the party.
So, I guess that would bring Corey up into post-race since he left the party already.
It's up to you. I would just do you and Devin,
Yeah,
but
set my audio.
alright, yeah. Let me hop into the party.
Oh, fuck you, you're passing.
I mean, it'd be fine. I would have just done Devin and you.
Just double check. This should be good now.
Alright.
Alright,
Yep.
bud.
Alright, let's go ahead and
Thank you.
sorry to budge in here. Let's just go ahead and clear the mics for some post-race interviews. So Devin and Spoob, are we gonna get one with Corey?
Yeah, I'd love to hear from Corey.
Alright. I don't know if you were actually doing that. Yeah. Corey, you got 4th, right? Alright. Devin, Corey, Spoob, y'all got your mic set? Alright. Let me go to... And we are joined by our 4th place finisher, Corey. It was a hard-fought race. You were able to drive through the field like nothing. like you were shredding cheese. You were driving through that field. How was the car?
Horrible.
Wow.
Worst car I drove in my life. So.
Well, then I guess driving through the field is just a product of the draft.
People being idiots and dive bombing it down in there, and everybody else just happened to move up, and I just drove around them.
That's fair. Sounds like you didn't have the greatest time. Any particular encounters you want to address?
I think they know who it is.
All right.
Me in 3 races this week, so I think he gets figured it
out. Anything you could done differently there at the end to maybe stay up with the top group?
Been in my Penske car instead of a stupid Roush car, maybe.
A very straightforward Corey there in 4th. Congratulations on the 4th place finish. And we are joined by our 2nd place finisher, Devin. Just 1 spot short, but how was your race?
It was good. I was mostly in the back for the first 2 stages, which sucked, but managed to get up there near the end, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, it didn't really see like you said, didn't really see you much in the stages, but you did start to come up through the field with the cautions and the pit stops and kind of start creeping your way up. When did you know you had a chance?
Probably once I got up to about 5th or 6th, about a quarter of a way through that final stage.
Yeah, that's about when I started seeing you really get some speed and get into contention there. I would agree with that. What was the strategy there on that final caution and that final pit stop? Instead of maybe doing an alternate strategy to maybe get some track position there at the end. I mean, I guess it really didn't matter, but what deterred you away from maybe doing something different?
Just knew the 4 tires were the go-to.
Yep. Anything you could have done differently in that hard-fought battle with Jay Wood and Spoob and Motorsports?
I would like to know what happened to Motorsports. He just disappeared on us.
I think he was taken out of contention
the wall.
by a move or something and blew an engine.
I don't think I could have did anything else.
You couldn't have found out one last bump to the back of the 19, maybe do 1 spot better?
Maybe 1 more lap.
1 more lap?
That's about it, I think.
Alright, well, congratulations on the 2nd place finish. It was a hard-fought battle there at the end. And, yeah, good luck to you in next week.
Thank you.
Alright, and we already had the in-car audio there as he crossed the line. But, how about our race winner, Mr. League owner, Spooby? How does it feel to finally get one of these cup races? Have you won a cup race before?
Not this season. It's definitely been a rough one, to say the least. Had a lot of promise at the opener at Daytona, but we won the Bandits race there, and then it's kind of been a rough season since then. But we got here to Michigan this week and came here with some good confidence. Thought I had a good car, so I was on the optimistic side. And we had a good run in the trucks last night, where won a stage, got stage points in both stages, finished in top 5, and we backed it up in the Bandits race after that, picking it up 1 more spot to the 3rd. So I had a lot of good momentum, a lot of confidence coming into the night. Was definitely looking forward to it, and really from first practice earlier tonight, the car was there. It's stayed consistent through the runs, and I've been telling people all week, if I get a chance, I think I can do something with it. And I want to give a big thanks to Jay Wood, Corey, Devin, Controller, Motorsports, all those guys really that were in the battle up there for pretty much the whole race, because we all, they all ran me clean. I really can't complain about that from a personal standpoint, and it was a lot of fun. And yeah, it's just one of those things. A big weight's been lifted off. It's been getting there and had good cars and just haven't had the luck, and something always happened to take us out, and it feels good. And I'm happy to have it be able to close it out and hold it off.
Yeah, it was definitely refreshing to see a dark horse get up there and kind of change the narrative towards the front. Pretty early in the first stages when you came to live, like you said, your car just was there. Would you consider your car maybe more of a long run car, or was it just good the entire run?
It was really good the whole run. Maybe the first lap was kind of, I had to be a little bit careful and ginger with it, but once I get past that first lap, I could drive it in and put it wherever I wanted, and it would just stick. And I noticed that was a big point where coming out of the corners, especially late in the runs, it seemed like I was able to get better drive coming out than a lot of the other guys out there, and I worked hard on that. I've been working on this car for a couple of weeks, and I've put a lot of time and effort into it. I knew I was going to have some ground to make up after the short tracks because those aren't my best. And, I buckled down, stayed at it, and I'm happy.
All right, so here we go. Final restart. 15 laps to go. What's going through your mind? Where you lined up, and how are you getting up to the front there? Getting ready to go green there.
Oh, it was just a matter of getting it right. I got lucky. I think it was the 13. Didn't get the best of restarts to my inside, so once we crossed the line, I was pretty much able to get to the bottom, and it would stick. If I got a run on the inside, I would take the inside. If the inside wasn't open, I'd go to the outside, and I was able to make that one work a few times. Inside was definitely better, but overall, the car, I didn't make a change the whole race. I can't complain about it one bit.
There at the end, it's a hard battle with Jay Wood and Devin and Motorsports, who ended up falling out just a few laps shy. But just you were playing the chaser to Jay Wood. Did you know you would be able to catch him, or just kind of hoped and prayed the draft would have got you up there, or what was your thoughts trying to get Jay Wood down?
I knew it was gonna be an effort, but I really had the confidence. Like I said, I've been telling people since the first time we got on the track as a group, if I can get a chance, I think I can do something with it, and I think that was a big part of it, was just not losing that confidence, especially late. And I knew I was going to have to go against some of the fastest, and, everyone was there. I definitely had to earn it, and I appreciate it. It's been a nice little drought, and I wanted this one. I'm glad I got it, and I appreciate it more.
I think race wins are the sweetest once you've been in a rut, and you just finally get out of that, and it's just the pinnacle of what you can do other than winning a championship. It's just gets you so fired up. It's been a while since I've seen you win a race, so I'm glad I've been able to see one and be able to call one home for you. It was a blast watching you out there. Those blocks you threw at the end, ooh, that was something.
Yeah, you're my good luck charm. You might not be able to take any more weeks off.
Yeah, imagine I was minutes away from not being able to call you home. But congratulations on the win. It was a blast tonight, like you said. I don't really like this track as a league racer because it is very draft dependent, but man, watching this one was a lot of fun.
Well, appreciate you as always. I got the pleasure of being able to listen in live while you were calling it. So I just want to say, awesome job again. And as always, pleasure's mine. We appreciate everything you do up on top. I appreciate all the guys that show up to race each week. And I want to appreciate every single one of you guys that tune in and watch it. You know, we do it because we love to do it, but we also do it because we want to put on a good show for y'all.
Yep, and this league never fails to disappoint. Even if it's not the hardest of racing, it's still strategy-based. It's still intriguing every step of the way for any racing fan, or even the average racing fan will still get a kick out of our races. It is a blast to come in and do this every week. But that's going to wrap things up here at Michigan. It has been a blast. As I heard, I wasn't able to be a part of the races last night, but I heard those were great. So an overall great weekend here at Michigan. How about Spoob getting it done? It's been a while since we've seen him on the top step of the podium, but he's back once again. And we'll see y'all next week at...
Charlotte.
Yeah.
Charlotte. That's where we'll see y'all. Until then, I'm Emerson Arden. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay warm. It's still cold out there. And, yeah, just stay the awesome people that y'all are. The awesome esport racing fans that y'all are.